wanted to read for you again. That popped in my head as I was saging, and I wanted to sing it. Hello, Cellulite and Love Tarot. Hillary, if you're not familiar with me. Many of you aren't. I'm going to be doing a manifestation reading. Manifestation Monday. I'm trying to get on a schedule here with detailed subject matters. So if you have any input or suggestions, let me know. I would love to hear it. We're going to find out in this reading what you need to be focused on for your manifestations. And I will, of course, throw in my personal experience and, opinions about manifesting and stuff. But as always, do your own research, figure out what works for you, and ultimately you have everything you need already in you, and you don't need me or anyone else to help guide you. But I still like to watch tarot too, and sometimes I like to hear other perspectives, so that's why I do this too. Anyway, here we go. Oh, what was I gonna do? I got my little bell here, and I wanted to ring my little bell after I clear. I'm gonna clear for you. Yeah, okay. And then I have this cute little witch's bell I'm gonna ring and just call in all of the good spirits, mine, yours, everyone that's here to help you get what you want, okay? What is that quote? Every time you hear a bell, an angel gets its wings. Spirit, my higher self, my viewer's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel of the highest white light. Please help give me the right words, phrases, and interpretations for my viewer and their manifestation journey. Thank you for putting us in each other's lives, and thank you for being here. Alright, let's get started. What do you need to be focused on this week for your manifestations? What is coming up? What's your current energy? What blockages? Let's see. For your manifestations. Ace of Pentacles. Well, baby, you getting it. You getting it. They're like, you ain't got to do nothing. It's a gift from God. The Chariot and the Six of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Six of Wands. You don't have to do anything. You're already doing exactly what you need to do. Just stay the course. Trust that you have the ability in you to make this happen, and that it's going to be given to you rapidly and when you probably least expect it. You can have all the plans in the world here with the Chariot. You can have all of the, I just saw 333 on the clock. Talk about manifesting. You can have all the plans in the world and it'll come in the most unexpected way, but you just gotta believe, that it's gonna come for you. You know that it's coming in for you. Ace of Cups. Some of this is new love. Some of this could be a love returning. Either way, that's 2 aces on the board. I see that you are trying to manifest mega life changes, right? 2 out of 4 pentacles. 4 pentacles is a complete life rehaul, right? That's every single aspect of your life changing in a drastic way. You got half of that here on the board. For this next week, it looks like you start the week with the Ace of Pentacles, and so far you end the week with the Ace of Cups. Like, you're given something tangible, solid, something quantifiable, and then boom, emotional fulfillment, new love, contentment. Just wow, that's really freaking cool. Like, you don't gotta do nothing. You don't gotta do nothing, so stop getting in your head about it. 7 of Cups here. Don't get in your head about it. You're overthinking it. You can't even overthink your way out of receiving it, as long as you believe and know and you have that feeling like it's already mine. It's already mine. When I have those doubts, when I have those feelings of, what if I'm not doing enough? What if I don't have what it takes to make this happen? What if I fumble the ball? Even when you have those thoughts, if you just say, there's nothing I can do. This is mine. It already is. I already decided it, and it's mine. Yeah, that strength to push through, that strength to face those, mental hurdles is what is going to help you basically achieve that mental mastery that says, I can have all the thoughts in the world. I can have every single thought that pops up in my mind, but I get to choose what is real, what I believe, and I get to choose whether I run from it or whether I face it with dignity and strength and just say, not today. 555 on the clock. Good. Wow. A 5. Yeah. If you sit there and you harbor in your feelings of fear or lack or loss or grief about the past, then you're just reliving those feelings in yourself. You are experiencing those. Again, it's not happening anywhere else but in you. Okay? And there's a time for grief and processing, and I am not telling anyone to not feel their feelings, because I believe processing is a huge, important thing for us mentally and emotionally. If we wallow for too long, or we don't, try to eventually comfort ourselves to a place of saying, that's not where I'm going to be though. That's not what I'm going to live. That's not what I'm going to experience. That's not my reality anymore. Then we get the ability to move forward and to allow other feelings to cultivate in our hearts and our minds. And from there, the universe can bring more of those positive feelings in. But if we just wallow and we keep thinking about things that we don't like, then we are going to keep thinking about things that we don't like. Okay? Ultimately, death at the bottom, we have to come to a place where we realize that as hard as it has been to lose some things in our life, people, relationships, jobs, homes, friendships, as hard as that has been, we don't have to let that be our defining story. We can move forward and we can create new life. We can honor these experiences and give them the weight and value that they deserve. We don't have to bury them, we don't have to bury them. We can experience the loss of it. We can go through all of that, but it is still our responsibility to move forward and to learn how to continue life and building things the way that we want them to be built. Okay? Interesting. I still feel like you're on the right track, even if you are struggling. I feel like a lot of manifestations come in right when you are suddenly overwhelmed with your old feelings, with your old story, right? And it's just how we navigate that. Do we believe that that's true? Do we believe that that's permanent? Is that the story that we want to continue living? Let's see. So, it looks like a mental, emotional block, but like I said, it's not blocking anything from coming in. I think the focus is just, you gotta believe it's gonna come in no matter what, and let that be your inspiration to not wallow, right? Okay. That wants to come out. 8 of Wands. Take inspired action. If you have the littlest idea, the littlest oh, I feel like I should do that. Do it. Okay? And yeah, intuition, inspiration can often be very quiet. It is the smallest little idea that seems so insignificant. And then ego is the thing that says, don't do that. Don't, but what about this? But what about that? But what about, and that gets in your way, right? So follow, as minuscule as it might be, follow the little voices that tell you the little things of what to do. That is your soul trying to lead you into bridge of incidents, right? To bring your manifestation in. And look at that, 8 of Pentacles on the bottom. So that's 2 8s back to back right there. That's abundance, infinity, success. All right. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, the Lovers. Yeah, ultimately the choice is yours. Whenever you get these messages of inspiration, these little ideas, that is then your battle in your mind between choosing, am I going to follow my ego or am I going to follow my soul? My soul is going to lead me to do things that maybe don't make a lot of sense, that maybe don't fit in my day-to-day life right now, but my ego is going to tell me that it's not meant for me. And it's ultimately your choice. Do you follow your soul or do you follow your flesh? You know? Let's see. This is the second time 5 of Pentacles has come out. So I feel like a lot of us, I'll say us because I'm here with you, okay? I think a lot of us can struggle with feeling worthy. Even if that's just like such a subconscious thing. Like we can sit there and we can affirm all day, I am worthy, I am deserving, you know. But ultimately, do you actually feel that way? If you think about your manifestation coming in and that changing your world, with 2 aces, it's a big change. And that changing your world, does that make you feel fear or like you're not ready or like you're not doing enough? That's a block in your mind. That's a block in your mind. Ultimately, people's lives change on a dime every single day. And they stand back up and they can make it happen. So maybe you have to change your feelings about how it comes into you, right? About your situation, about how your life will feel. Because with 2 aces, it feels like your life has to change in a big way. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. So you might need to be uncomfortable with things being not exactly the same way right now, right? Not a seamless transition from your current reality to your manifestation coming in. That's just for some of you. 5 of Swords, another 5. We have, okay. So that could be why, so much mental battle, so much mental overthinking and stress and worry. I mean, it makes sense. And I'm not judging you because I feel like this is part of everyone's journey with manifesting. It's certainly been mine. Is just accepting that it's actually meant for you, right? And not trying to control how it comes in, not trying to control the how, but overthinking the how, right? Our logical brain wants to rationalize and make sense of how things are going to come into fruition. But sometimes things happen and they just don't make sense how they happen. And that is where it's good to believe in, even though I may not see how this is going to happen, I know that it will. And I know that crazier things have happened every day. And crazier things will happen. That's one of my favorite affirmations. And when I say affirmations, it's not just words embodying the state of that 1414 on the clock. There's a lot of synchronicities today. Wow. Yeah, whenever I feel like that, then I just tell myself crazier things have happened. And they will continue to happen. Because it's so true. Just look at the freaking world, the world that we live in and the odds of things happening. You don't think that your manifestation could come to you in any bizarre way? 1441 on the clock, 1444 on the clock, 444. Oh my gosh. The world is a reflection of you. It's a mirror. You don't look in the mirror to change your face, you change your face, and then what you see in the mirror changes. You don't change the mirror to change your face. You change your face yourself. You change you, and then the mirror reflects that. So, if you think it's impossible, then it's going to show up impossible, right? Oh my gosh. If you believe that anything is possible, because look at the last freaking 3.5 years, y'all. A lot more is possible. Miracles can happen, and we manifest a lot of more crappy things in our life because they have more of an impact on us emotionally. Four of Swords, yeah. Okay. So, taking the time to emotionally rest, whatever that means. Some of you may need to take a break from just like being so active in your visualization, scripting, affirmations. Some of you may need to just take a break and just focus on you, okay? Some of us are focused way too much on bringing our manifestation in, which that mindset of I have to do all this, I have to do all this to bring it in is a lack mindset. It says I don't have it. It says I am not doing enough to bring it in. It says that it's separate from me, you know? When really you got to reconnect with you and you got to feel that wholeness that it is done in you, right? And believe that because you felt that, because it's not affirmations that bring in your manifestation. It's not visualizations that bring in your manifestation. It's not scripting that brings in your manifestation. Those are tools to put you in the state of your manifestation being here now. Those are tools to put you in the state, to help you practice feeling that. And that feeling, that knowing inside of it is done, that is what brings your manifestation in. Confirmation for someone. I just almost choked. On my own spit. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Let's take a break from all of that. Let's quit the obsessing and let's focus on feeling. The feeling. Let's nurture our mind and our heart into believing less is more. Okay? Yeah. I feel like that's all this deck wants to say. Chariot, Three of Cups. That's the second time the Chariot came out. So you may be a Cancer or dealing with a Cancer, or Cancer season is of importance. Okay? Chariot, Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So, I feel like now would be a really good time for you to be spending time with your friends, family, close community, those that you love. Okay? I feel like that would be really good for you emotionally. I feel like getting out of your mind right now and getting into your heart, going and experiencing things, living your life, going and doing things with your family and friends, that is going to put you in a place of gratitude, of happiness, of contentment. And I think that will be a good kickstart into you embodying the it is done instead of focusing on it not being here. Ten of Swords at the bottom. The Hanged Man, yeah, you need a new perspective. So the only thing blocking you is that you think things are blocking you, right? And so then you're acting desperately instead of out of gratitude and a sense of knowing, a sense of peace and finality that it's already yours, okay? That's it for that deck. You know, I don't necessarily feel drawn to use this one, but I'll go ahead and see if anything comes out. I feel like it'll probably just be a repeat of the cards that have already been placed down. Also, I really hope that I am coming across as informative with love and not, like, judging, because I'm not judging anyone. Because, yeah, again, I'm here with you, and I have experienced this, and I do experience this, and, yeah, I feel like it's a canon event for people who manifest to go through all of this. So, okay, let's see. The Hierophant and the Hanged Man came out. 2 major arcanas, Taurus. Okay, the Hierophant is talking about beliefs, religion, higher commitment, the connection to spirit, to the 5D, to the 4D, whatever, you know, and the Hanged Man together. There needs to be a shift in what you are believing and how you are viewing things. I feel like this is just a repeat message. It's funny, the last time I pulled this card, it was for a love reading, okay? And basically the person in the love reading, I think it was my video that's called the grass, they know the grass wasn't greener, the grass was dead. So the person in that reading was dealing with a karmic or whatever, and they realized that the grass was dead on that side, right? And then, as I'm seeing this, it's funny how I'm seeing this. So I feel like the different viewpoint is that this guy thinks the grass is dead, okay? He's laying in this field surrounded by dead grass, but if he just looked a little bit closer, he would see that that grass is actually gold. The grass in this deck is gold. It's not dead. Gold, black, white. That's the theme of this. Hi, baby. Just a second, okay?
I want to see the grass.
You want to see the grass?
Yeah. Oh.
What do you think of that?
Is it grass?
It's grass.
Is it gold grass?
It's gold grass.
What's gold grass?
It's this right here. It's just an art. Like someone made this deck. Isn't that really pretty though?
But what is it?
It could be that everything you touch turns into gold. You know? Trust the Midas touch. Ace of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. So the only thing that needs to change here is how you're seeing your situation. And if you can, instead of viewing your 3D as confirmation that things aren't coming in for you, we have to switch our thinking into saying everything that I see in my 3D is confirmation that my manifestations are real, that they are mine, that it's done, okay? 2 of Cups. Some of you may be dealing with a love situation, but ultimately it's emotionally, what do you want to be giving to? 23 on the clock. What do you want to be giving to? Do you want to be giving emotionally to the thoughts of it not being done, of you not having what you want, of things not being here? Or do you want to give to the positive thoughts? Because you have complete control over that. And I know that thoughts, whenever you're learning how to deal with your thoughts, they can just run rampant, right? But it takes practice, and you can learn to say, nope, that's not my thought. That's not what I believe. That's not what's true for me. That's not what I want to feel. I'm not going to choose to feel that.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. Yeah, some of you need to let go. 4 of Pentacles.
Ding dong.
Hey, baby. Can you go play in the living room for just a minute? I'm doing a reading, okay?
How about outside?
You can go outside. That's fine.
But they're so big.
Okay, then just go play over there, all right?
But how do I get my car out? That's so big.
Okay, I apologize about that. You know, 3 years old. So, very 3 years old, very precious. Sometimes just gotta get up and do what they want you to do. I'm a tarot reader and I'm a mom, and he's just gonna go in and out of this back door. So some of you need to let go. of harboring the negative emotions. Four of Pentacles. This could also be a time for saving money, saving up, being wise with your spending. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get Moon Witch Oracle cards for you. And then I will get some Angel Answers cards. So I'll have you ask a question, and then we'll hopefully get some answers for you. And of course, I will also give my interpretation of the cards as well. So, okay, let's see. Moon Witch. Freya, you are worthy. You are loved. One of the first things they said in this reading, maybe not one of the first things, but you are worthy and you are loved. Yes. Magic Wand. Focus your energy on one thing. You know, these are the exact Moonology cards that came out for my Lionsgate manifesting assumptions video. So if this is lining up for you, go watch that video too, because there might be some other nuggets of wisdom in there. Maybe not. I don't know. 13. Divine Feminine. What is that? I don't know why I just saw Eminem. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Divine Feminine, step into your power. I'm Divine Feminine. And I do feel like now is a really good time for Feminine to be in her power. Dark Moon, pause and rest. You deserve it. That is the Four of Swords. That is that Hanged Man. Yeah, it's time to just be into receiving mode instead of that trying so hard to get things. I know what's easier said than done. Okay. All right. Angel Answers. So if you would like to ask a question while I shuffle the cards, go ahead and do that. I'm going to shuffle, and when I feel like the time is right, I will like shuffle, you know, for throwing cards to get your answer and some additional angel guiding. Dos más? Okay. All right. Let's see. Last chance to ask. All right. Let's get your answer. Whoa, my eyes just got so blurry. Let go. Let go. That was that last card. Four of Pentacles. Let go. Let go. I know it's so hard. Listen to your intuition on the bottom. I wonder why my vision just went blurry. That was bizarre. That one fell on the floor. Communicate clearly. Whether that be with other people or yourself. Because there's a need to be honest with ourselves. And there's a need to be like, yo, self, stop worrying so much. It is done. Look for a sign. So interesting enough, I feel like this is, you may be seeing a lot of signs, okay? And my only word of caution, I love seeing signs and I look for them everywhere too. Like one of my favorite things is staring at license plates, and I'll see numbers that are significant, like, you know, angel numbers. Sometimes I see my birthday, that's really cool. Or like letter combinations on the license plates, you know. One of my favorite games is to see the letters and then make up like abbreviations for like gamer tags or usernames with the letters. So like, I don't know. The model for my microphone is MV88. So if that was on like a license plate, I'd be like, I'm not going to say that. More Venus. Mega Venus 88. Mega Venus 88. Look for a sign. If you are trying to look for signs as confirmation that your manifestation is coming in, then that's still living in a lack mindset. Let signs be what they are, but if you're actively seeking them out, then you believe somewhere deep inside of you that it's not yours. Okay? Be honest with yourself about that. Alright? I'm not judgmental here because, like I said, samesies. Two. Okay, it's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you. Your mind, your battle. You get to choose what thoughts you believe, what feelings you believe. You get to choose. When you are feeling the bad feelings or reliving bad thoughts or whatever, reliving the past, that is you experiencing that in yourself. And you can say, I am sitting here thinking about what I don't want. Instead, I'm going to think about what I do want. And I'm going to think about it in a way that I already have it. It's already fulfilled. Ask your angels. So, view things from a higher perspective. View things from that it's already done. Get out of the 3D, okay? Ask your angels to help you. Yeah, your spirits. Abundance at the bottom. There we go. That speaks for itself. I feel like that's it. So, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for your patience. I hope that this has been helpful and that your manifestations actualize this week. Okay? Alright, bye.
Here are your affirmations. Take a deep breath, repeat after me, and embody the feeling of belief in the affirmations that resonate with you. I am wholly worthy of my desires, regardless of my circumstances. I believe in the unseen working out for me. I choose to feel my desire fulfilled. Everything I see is proof that my manifestations are my reality. I focus on my inner state of being, not on changing things outside of me. I find such pleasure practicing embodiment.